struggle of whether we connect more, whether we achieve our greatest opportunities, comes down to this: your ability to build communities. And
point I want to make is that you guys are
never be discouraged.
The 21st century.
Never hold back.
Don't like
Winner.
hold you back.
I went through hell with all these guys, real heroes. I am not a hero.
When you fall,
I serve with real heroes.
Maybe
you are graduating into a world that needs purpose, and it's up to you to create it.
The great successful individuals, the great young successful individuals that you just saw have this one thing in common, which is their mindset. They're not thinking, I need to be like everybody else, I need to fit in, and I need to copy and be similar to everybody else around me. Instead, they're thinking, I need to become someone who other people are going to copy me. Other people are going to be similar to me, and other people need to fit in to my standards. This video is going to be comprised of 3 parts. The first part is what mindset really means. The second part is how to detoxify your mindset from the bad influences around you. And the third, but not certainly the least, the results that you will get if you shift your mindset. First off, we're going to be talking about part 1, which is what really mindset is and how teenagers at our age perceive and understand mindset and success. So what exactly is mindset? Mindset is the lens through which you see the world from. So it's a set of beliefs that any individual can hold, all of us can hold, and then those beliefs determine your identity as a person. And that identity determines what you do every single day. What time you wake up, what time you go to bed. Do you exercise, do you study, and anything that you literally do in a single day. So we can conclude that your mindset is directly linked to what you do every single day as a person. You either can wake up at some time and go to bed at some time else, and that determines your mindset, or you have a mindset that determines what time you wake up and you go to bed. So simply put, mindset is a set of beliefs that determines your identity and what you do every single day. Right. The second part that I will be talking about is how teenagers perceive and understand mindset and success. So, many teenagers, unfortunately, today's generation and society think that they're not able to be successful. And that's due to 3 major reasons. They think that they're not going to be successful when they're 13 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old, until they're 18 years old or in their 20s. So when they become adults, they think the only time to be successful is when they become adults. That's due to 3 major reasons. First is societal pressures. Society sort of forces some beliefs to teenagers that you're not able to do anything. Sort of you're paralyzed, so you just have to stay and have to go to school and do the things that we're telling you to do. The second thing is self-doubt. So you doubt yourself, you doubt your abilities, and you're not confident enough to become someone or become successful at a young age. And third thing, which is a myth in my opinion, people think that success is only for adults and you cannot build the foundation of success for yourself when you're in your teenage early years. So like when you're 13 through when you're 18 years old, you're not able to do anything. As soon as you turn 18, you're like, it's the time for me to build a foundation for success, which is simply a myth and it's not true. Next off, we're going to be talking about part 2, which is detoxifying your mindset from the bad influences. So what I mean by bad influences can come from everywhere. Your friends, your social media, and even your family sometimes. So a prime example of this is just, you're seeing something on social media that sort of, makes you doubt yourself and feel discouraged and just feeling low of yourself, and anything, your friends, your family not supporting you, just making you lack self-esteem or self-confidence, is a bad and negative influence. So there are two main strategies of detoxification. The first one is evaluate your friendships. So who are these people who you are spending your time with, at school, at college, in overall, in your life? Just sit back and observe the people. Are you having 20, 30 friends in school that, are not supportive, first of all? They're not giving you anything, they're not teaching you anything, they do not have the same mindset, or they do not have a mindset of a successful person, right? If they're having those things, it's not a problem. But if you're a person who wants to be successful, wants to go up there, but they're here and you're spending time with these people here, you're gonna lower yourself and you're gonna come here. But if you put them away, if you have fewer friends, and sometimes having no friends is better instead of having a lot of friends, 20 friends, they're just keeping you hostage from what you want to achieve right there. So you're just keeping you here. So it's not a thing only for successful people, for an individual. Just evaluate your friends. Spend time with friends who are helping you to achieve success. The second strategy is social media awareness. So it's so easy. You can easily get caught up in, highlight reels of other people's life. So when you're following these accounts, when you're watching this, stuff on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, anything, and it's the algorithm. You're not, doing this to yourself, but you can prevent it. So you don't have to be following these people who are just putting you down, because most of the time they're not real. They're made up. They're over exaggerated on social media, as we all, all of us know. It's not a thing that I only know. We all know, right? So majority of the time, they're not the most real and most truthful, sort of authentic way and authentic sort of thing in their life that they're representing on social media. So you can just put yourself away, just unfollow them and follow and see people who are motivating and helping you in any sort of possible way, helping you or teaching you even to become more successful and having the mindset that you're looking for. And sometimes you might even consider just not being on social media to just reset your mind. Now ultimately we're going to be talking about part 3, which is the results we're going to get with this shift in mindset. So when you start shifting your mindset, an amazing thing happens. Obviously, you get successful, or you built this foundation, which is the mindset, the successful mindset and the foundation for yourself. So you're already ahead of the game. So many people, most people start at like their 20s to when they're 25, 27. But if you start earlier, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, or even later on, 18, 19, 20, you have this time ahead of you. So you start like 7-10 years earlier, and then you achieve what you want 7-10 years again later in life and earlier from other people. So you have this 10 years ahead of you. And it's cliche, but if you start early, obviously you get things you want faster and more rapid. But vice versa, what time, at what age you want to start, it's alright. Any age is the perfect time to start when you believe to, and when you want to really start. But always, if you start earlier, you achieve faster. Plus, this successful foundation for yourself as a teenager, as a young adult, what you get is that you get treated differently. So people are going to treat you differently because you're just caring for yourself, and you're just putting and detoxifying other people, away from your life, and you're building this mindset which is very attractive. Other people, are attracted to you, and people who are having the same mindset as you are attracted to you because they see the same thing in you, most importantly. So if you act, if you're, acting in some sort of way, or if you want to be treated in some sort of way, other people are going to be treating you in the same way. So there's this quote that is the 34th law of book 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It goes, if you act like a king, you will get treated like one. So, if you start believing in yourself, other people will start believing in you.